welcome back to my channel. I'm Rosa and this is Honestly Rosa. So today it didn't go quite to plan. I slept through my alarm and my morning seminar, which was not good and I'm not proud of. I've been struggling to sleep recently, as I did last time a little bit, and I had painful shoulder, so unfortunately that's kind of messed up my day. I woke up, I think, on 12, which is really late for me. I know some students may find that kind of normal if you're going out, but for me, I'm an early riser normally and an early to bed person, so this is really unlike me. But I have taken back today. I decided, as you can probably see, decided to do my makeup for once in like the first time in months. Just felt like glamming up a little bit, at least a little bit, just to make myself feel a bit more normal. Had a couple of deliveries post room, so I went to pick those up, and I still haven't eaten properly yet. I've had 2 bananas and a coffee, so I'm going to make my tofu scramble, which is just so good. So I'm going to show you how I make it and we'll see what goes from there. I'm not sure if it's just going to be today or potentially on to tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But this is a mature student uni day in the life vlog, so I hope you enjoy. I'm going to start by chopping up some mushrooms, onions. I've already pre-chopped some onions and frozen them, so I'm going to chuck in some onions, mushrooms, garlic. I'm going to cook those off and then I'll show you the tofu. First off, I'm just going to start by draining this tofu, as it's not the normal brand that you usually get, and I can imagine this one will need squeezing out. So I've given it a good squeeze. I'm just going to let it sit here and dry off a little bit. I'm not going to use the whole thing, as I'm having other food as well, and that's quite a large block. But I am then going to put it back in a pot with some water to keep in the fridge and use it tomorrow. So I don't tend to cook with butter, vegan butter or oil most of the time, because obviously it's not the best, but this tastes so good like this, so I'm going to keep the recipe as normal. Okay, next up I've chopped these mushrooms in with the onions. I'm going to let them wilt down. Just going to put a lid on, get it steaming. Okay, that's the first bit. I'm going to chop up some garlic and add that in, and then once all the mushrooms have softened up, I'm going to take them out of the pan, keep them warm, and start on the tofu. Put the garlic in just at the end, otherwise it tends to burn, especially if you chop it up really small. I'm just going to stir this around, let it wilt down a little bit more, and then we'll take it off the heat. Okay, for the scrambled tofu, my recipe, you will need, I cook it in butter, flora, turmeric powder, soy sauce, and nutritional yeast. I keep it really simple. I do it all in the pan. I don't mix it in a bowl. I literally just start like this. So I've opted for half of the block of tofu. I'm literally just going to crumble it in. Like that. Next up, turmeric powder. I'm just going to shake some in, about a teaspoon's worth in. I'm currently on a medium to low heat. This tofu's still a bit wet than the one I normally get, the tofu with 2 O's. Normally you don't have to squeeze out so much water, so it cooks a lot quicker. This one's a bit wet, but it's okay. It means it's not going to burn as quickly. I've turned the heat up a little bit, and I'm going to wait a little bit before adding more ingredients. Next up, some soy sauce. Just drizzle a little bit in for the flavour. Next up, we're going to shake in some nutritional yeast. To store your tofu when you've opened it, place it back into a container and fill that container with water. Put the lid back on. And whack it in the fridge. Now, the tip that I have found recently makes it even better is mango chutney. So I'm just going to add a little blob of that to my plate. And it just goes so well with the tofu. Okay, I hope you enjoy if you try it. If you try it out, let me know in the comments, and I will reply. I'm going to eat this with some, hang on, baguette, because let's just stick to our stereotypes, and I'm going to enjoy this. So good. Good morning. It is the next day. I literally did not do anything of any use yesterday. I sat around and didn't do any studying, which really wasn't good. And I went to pole and I didn't get any practice done really. Well, we got choreo down, but I couldn't actually do it full out because my shoulder was killing me. So, let's hope today goes a bit better. I have an entire day off from class. So I'm going to try and get my emails sent, all my essay prep done, everything that I need to do, and then go to practice this afternoon, and we'll see. Good morning. Good afternoon now. I've been awfully boring. I have sent off some emails, all the emails that I needed to send this morning, which is really good. I have written up a massive list of things I need to do, lots of reading, and I need to see if there's anything I can catch up with from yesterday. And then I've got poll this afternoon, and then more reading this evening. It goes on. I've only had a little bit of toast with Marmite. I didn't show you, but I literally just scoffed it down, and a banana. So I also need to make some food. I need to start on my essay. Yes, we're a bit clueless today, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to do some leftovers. I've got some potatoes, sweet potatoes, and a mix of lentils and buckwheat and vegetables that I did for a roast the other day. So I'm just going to do them and heat that up. Oops. I always start by writing something freshly on paper because I find it less distracting because I can't edit it. I just keep writing until I've got everything down, and then I take it to my laptop and type it up, and that's when I do my editing. I realise I have not really done much that's warranted getting the camera out, but I'm just off to pole practice. I'm going to go set up as I'm part of the committee, and I have not really been very productive, but it is time to go now. I have been putting some stuff up on Depop, so that will be up by the time this video goes up. So if there's anything you see that you'd like, and go get it. Bit shocked to see it not completely dark at 4 PM. Finally, spring is coming. It is now 7 in the evening. I didn't get much practice done. I tried a bit, but I've just been going easy on my shoulder, so as you can probably tell, I'm really quite tired, and I feel like this is turning into a half what I eat in a day video, but not really. I'm just gonna make something really simple. I'm gonna do some rice with some tofu and some mushrooms. I think I'm gonna do like a vegan egg fried rice situation. Sorry about this video, it's not turning out to be one of the best ones, but we'll get there. Good morning to day 3, and today is upload day, so it's not been going very well. I've not really managed to get much for the camera, but I'm about to head out to my lecture, and we'll see how this goes. Either I will vlog more of today, upload later or tomorrow, or I'll do an outro just in case. So in this bowl I have got oats, chocolate protein powder, turmeric, that's what's made the lovely yellow colour, for inflammation, there's some cinnamon, and then the best bit, a spoonful of Biscoff spread, which is so good, and I am addicted to it, which is not particularly good because it's full of sugar and oil and things I tend to not eat very much of, but I'm loving it, so I'm going to have this for breakfast. Just off to my creative writing lecture. I've got my coffee, so I'm all sorted to focus. It is Thursday, so not too bad a day. This is part of my regular commute. I never go in there, but that's where they do like lights out stuff. Welcome to the square. Just had a really interesting lecture with Andrew Holland about ekphasis, about writing a visual, which is actually really quite inspiring, and had me writing down a few bits for my creative piece, so I felt really good about that. It's a bit cold today, so we have to do a collaborative piece with an artist for one of our summatives, and I very briefly met my artist on Monday, and we've arranged to meet tomorrow, Friday, so we're going to meet and see what we can do. We've had a couple of ideas, we've messaged, and I think we're on the right page, which is really good. So I'm really excited to work on this. I was a bit apprehensive at first because the idea of relying on someone else as well as yourself to get a marked piece of work for uni is quite a big deal, but I feel really good about it. I feel like I've teamed up with someone who's very much the right kind of person, and I've seen her art and it's beautiful, and I'm really looking forward to working with her. So this is really exciting. I have not done any yoga for days now because I've been worried about irritating my shoulder, but it seems like sitting still or like not moving at all is causing it more pain. I wake up with it feeling sore, and I was sitting in a lecture and oh my god, it was uncomfortable, so I think a little bit of yoga might help. Nothing too exacerbating, but something just going to get me moving a little bit. So it turns out by the time I've got to the top of the stairs, got comfortable in my room, I've got post at the post room. So back down I go. It's probably new pole shorts for our competition that I need to decorate, so fingers crossed they're good. I'll do a little unboxing, I guess. Okay, let's have a look at these. I like that it's in cardboard as opposed to a paper, plastic bag. Okay, they're from I Love Sia. It's a Ziploc bag, so that's useful, I guess. They're a bit off-white as opposed to white. That's quite stretchy, but they've got like a cotton feel. They don't feel like sportswear. They are 92% cotton, 8% spandex. Guess we'll give them a go. I mean, they're ready for performance, and then I'm gonna decorate them up, so they're not gonna be just plain. But let's give it a go. They are see-through. Oh my god. Oops. I mean, I guess I can wear white underwear and I just hopefully decorate them enough that they're not going to show. They are quite see-through. They fit though. I got a size small. But they do fit. They're not too tight. I've still got some give in them. So I guess we'll have to make do. I'm itching to move, and I'm obviously not going to go to the gym because I'm keeping my shoulder rested a bit more and I've got pole practice this evening. So I'm gonna go for a run for the first time in ages. I might die, my lungs and legs aren't ready for it, but let's do it. Typical running outfit. I've got my tile lasagna leggings on, nice and tight. I've got the matching bra underneath, the crossback one, t-shirt and fleece. And then I'm gonna wear a light jacket. I'm gonna go for a run. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm a bit out of breath, feel really sweaty, but really good. My shoulder doesn't hurt. Oh, okay, I think I am gonna leave it there. I'm gonna say goodbye to the vlog. Thank you for sticking with me. I really hope you liked this vlog. I know it was a bit all over the place, and I think I lost a bit of momentum yesterday, the day before. So, come back next week, I'm sure I'll have something better. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I've noticed that almost 80% of you aren't subscribed to me, which is nuts. The people that watch me are apparently not subscribed, so please subscribe, it means a lot. Like this video, and tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me if you're an active person, a non-active person. Tell me if you want to see any of these tell me if you'd like to see any recipe videos or anything in particular from me. Okay, keep up the kindness, my friends.